The buzz is building from the sports-crazed town of Boston. The Nets taking on the Celtics. For Brooklyn, losing sight of their identity over the last 10 games, they've won only 2 of them. Tonight, they're hoping to get back to what they do well with a win. Celtics, Nets, coming right up. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Seth Curry has solidified his place in the league. He says, I've just embraced my role no matter where I've been. Growing up with a pops who played 16 years in the NBA and who was never a starter, I looked up to him just as much, if not more, than the All-Stars. I wanted to have a long career, just like him. Kevin?
On his way, for sure. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson with it. Pass to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Brown. Back to Tatum. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Passes to Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebound by Williams.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Brooklyn with the ball. Johnson dishes to Dinwiddie. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Johnson wide open. He fires. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Smart against Dinwiddie. Goes up on the block. Here's Williams. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Bridges outside. Nets passing it around. The pass to Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here's Smart. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Bridges. And Boston with the rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Brown outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. Outside, Horford. Pass to Smart. A 3-ball. A rebound by Johnson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Lets a floater go. That one's not going to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions
Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Horford. Tatum against Dinwiddie. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, if you're not going to the playoffs, how do you keep your spirits up as the season winds down?
Well, you can't just sit around feeling sorry for yourself because no other team is going to feel sorry for you. So you got to start thinking about next season. You got to start building and focus on giving the fans maybe a few more wins if you can.
And the first one at the line is good.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years, assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
No good on the second free throw. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Now here's Smart. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Tatum finds Horford. Brown feeling it out a bit. Offensive rebound. Back to Horford. Passes it to Tatum.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Smart. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. Bridges outside. Poked away and stolen by Horford. Down low, here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. Smart against Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. The rebound by the Celtics.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Smart goes in. That one drops for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now the pass to Johnson. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Smart against Dinwiddie. Smart passes to Williams, and he gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. That's good from Williams. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And here's Brown outside. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called, the Nets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Boston. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Nets, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And seeing where the Nets are, they have to be feeling very confident as the postseason gets closer. It's been a nice regular season for them. Maybe they haven't achieved every one of their goals, but they are right there.
In the corner, Tatum with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 6.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Derek White's checked in for Marcus Smart. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Nets. Royce O'Neal comes in for Johnson. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
On defense, the Celtics. Outside, Simmons. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim, more often than not having the physical advantage.
Now here's White. It's sent back down by Simmons. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Nets trail by 14. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Simmons. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the feel for the game Simmons has, so adept at cashing in on what the D gives him off these pick and rolls.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. And there's the drive. Simmons pulls it in. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Brown. That shot off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Nets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And he knocks down the first one. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Then for the Nets, Joe Harris is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Thomas subbed in for Bridges. O'Neal hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Celtics leading by 10. Outside, White. It's Brown on the wing. Good, nice job down low. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Dinwiddie. From deep. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Brown on the wing. Passes it to Tatum. He feeds it to Horford. Over Simmons. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Nets trail by 9. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The pass to Horford. White looking around. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Thomas inside. He's covered by Brown and taken away by Brown. To the middle. Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Tatum. Mike Muscala is checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Brown. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Nets trail by 8. Harris outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw, no good. And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. No luck that time either.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
.119 left in the first quarter. And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
Now here is Harris after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Boston leading by 8. Hauser the pass to Brogdon. And here's White. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie with some nice D. It's Thomas on the wing. O'Neal from long range. They get it back. Here's Dinwiddie. Comes up empty down low.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
That's good from Brogdon on the assist by White. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. In the backcourt, it's Simmons and Curry. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hauser drains it from beyond the arc.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Right side Curry. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Bridges passes to Simmons. Clock at 4. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Simmons got 6.
A strong physical player in his own right. Simmons finishing through the contact.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Up top, Brogdon. Guarded by Curry. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Nets trail by 11. Bridges outside. He dishes it to Simmons. Over Smart. And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Muscala. And it's Pritchard in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the Nets making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Good work defensively by Smart.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Horford. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. With the drive. Now Curry. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Count it. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Outside, Horford. They could use a bucket, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 9.
And Horford's got a lot of ways to beat you down low. No matter how tight the D is on him, he'll have an answer.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Curry passes to Claxton. over Williams. Claxton, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Outside, Horford. Oh, good with the triple. Nets trail by 9. Bridges outside. On the wing, Johnson. Good on the triple.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Smart against Bridges. Smart kicks to Tatum. Just 3 to shoot. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. And so Curry will bring it up for the Nets. Trailing here by 8. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game. And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Claxton, no good. Celtics leading by 10. To the inside. Bridges outside. Back to Curry. The jump hook. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Horford. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Johnson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Passes it to Bridges. The Nets working the ball around now. Curry deciding where to go with it. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Smart. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. Nets trail by 12. The pass to Bridges. On the wing, Johnson. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Can't hit from in close.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Here's Finney-Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Johnson. Over Tatum. The shot by Johnson, no good. Celtics leading by 13. Brown, right side. And no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops. White, he's checked in for Boston. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Harris is checked in for Johnson. And Thomas subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now here's Thomas over Brown. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's White. The kick out to Brown. Wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got 9 points.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Thomas down low. Brown's there. Thomas's shot is off.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more often times than not.
White the pass to Horford. On the wing, Brown. The three from Tatum. The offensive rebound. Good on the shot. He has 7.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here is O'Neal. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Outside Thomas. They need this. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Harris. The kick out to Williams. White against Dinwiddie. Horford gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nets trail by 17. Pass to O'Neal. It's Thomas on the wing. Harris, bounce pass. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Brown, and the shot goes in. Brown's got 11.
How about the focus from Brown? Only concerned with making that shot.
Outside Thomas. .122 left in the first half. Rebound by Williams. Williams is
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Thomas. Good. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside Thomas. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. 13 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Count the basket. He's got 16.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Now here's Tatum after Ben Simmons' miss. Tatum kicks to Horford. White wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And it's so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 16 points and 1 assist. He's really stood out for them to this point. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
That one is no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Brown. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got 15 points.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Nets passing it around. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's off from three-point range. Well, the Celtics shooting here about 46% for the game. Smart misses. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Looking to get it going. Bridges outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Over Williams. Claxton. It's good on the putback.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 at the start of the second half.
Celtics leading by 22. Outside, Smart. Right side, Horford. Outside, Tatum. Pass to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Brown missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Robert Williams.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
The Nets have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. That one is off.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. An even 3-on-3 break. Passes it to Johnson. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Smart against Dinwiddie. And here's Tatum for 3. Boston again missing.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Brown against Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And that one falls for Bridges. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Out to the right wing. And the pass to Smart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And that one misses. Muscala, he's checked in for Al Horford. Good on the second free throw. Here now is Dinwiddie. He's got 9. He kicks it to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bridges finds Johnson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 8 points.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Williams. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Tatum's shot is off. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Dinwiddie against Smart. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Boston with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And that one falls for Smart. Boston making some changes. Hauser's checked in, and Brogdon subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And the Nets also making a change. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Nets trail by 18. Bridges outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Passes to Smart. On the wing, Williams. Back to Smart. There's the pass to Hauser. There's the triple. That shot is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. In the corner, it's Bridges. Rebound by Muscala.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Williams. It's Brogdon on the wing. Takes a three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Hauser, covered by Johnson. Shoots from 12. Boston again missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry against Smart. Here he goes. Can't connect from short range.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Smart's got 10 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics. Curry passes to Finney-Smith. Smart against Curry. And here's Johnson outside. It doesn't go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Hauser, and it's good off the glass. Hauser's got his second basket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Joe Harris is checked in for Johnson. And Thomas subbed in for Bridges. Celtics leading by 19 points. It's Brogdon on the wing. Passes it to Hauser. Dishes it to Muscala. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brogdon. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display. Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And the basket by Hauser. Nets trail by 21. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Hauser. He has 7. Back to Williams. They grab their own miss. And the layup falls. And the Celtics lead by 21.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Shot from 12. Here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got 10 points.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
White against Curry. Takes it off the glass. White's got his first 2 points of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Here's Brogdon after Ben Simmons' bucket. Here's Hauser. Brogdon outside. Kicks it to Muscala. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Brogdon. Williams trying to break free. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets trailed by 19. Inside, here's Simmons. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's White on the wing, guarded by Harris. And it's White missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. They get the rebound, and Simmons slams it in.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
Right wing. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Rob. To the inside, Williams. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Simmons from downtown. Rebounded by the Celtics. Right side, White. That shot, no good. Nets trail by 17. Right side, Thomas. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Thomas got 7 points.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Outside to Brogdon. To end the cold streak, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
That free throw good from Brogdon. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Grant Williams. And it's Brown in for Pritchard. And a change for the Nets. Dinwiddie's checked in for Curry. Brogdon hits them both. Nets trail by 17. Dinwiddie outside. The pass to O'Neal. Feeds it to Simmons. Good work defensively by Horford.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 19-foot shot. Thomas, no luck. Here's White. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics lead by 19. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Ben Simmons. Bridges out there with Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. And that one, good.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And White kicks to Smart. Tatum on the wing. Horford trying to free himself up. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Here's Simmons. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Brown. Tatum trying to break free. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Using his athleticism on the boards. Got to put a body on Brown or this will happen.
Pass to Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots. In 7, there's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Brown outside. Pass to Horford. Passes it to Tatum. Thomas grabs the rebound. Nets trail by 20. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Smart deciding where to go with it. Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Now, here's Bridges. Some solid defense from Brown.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, and the jam by Williams. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 25 rebounds.
Something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Brown against Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
He misses the free throw. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn. And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Horford. Back to Smart. And they recover it. Nets trail by 21. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Over Tatum. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Horford in the post. And it's blocked. Dinwiddie up top. Guarded by Smart. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Tatum. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Smart against Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics leading by 23. Pass to Horford. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Dinwiddie against Smart.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Smart against Dinwiddie. Right side, Smart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And he makes the first. And so, Smart nails both of them.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. Bridges against Brown. Johnson outside. Here's Dinwiddie. And the shot goes down. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter. Boston leading by 21. Passes to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
On the wing, Johnson. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Now here's Smart. Floats it up for Williams. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Johnson kicks to Bridges. It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. Johnson right side. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
And the pass to Williams. Up top, Tatum. Williams trying to break free. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Outside, Smart. Up again, and Williams is right there. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Johnson outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Nets passing it around. From outside, off the mark. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Smart kicks to Horford. Back to Smart. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
Stolen by Smart. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Smart.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. Releases. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Pritchard, covered by Mills. That shot off the mark, and Brooklyn will come the other way.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Griffin against O'Neal from the arc. Sumner's shot is off. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Hauser. To the paint. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title, and it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
That free throw, no good.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Dinwiddie. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Boston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Outside, Smart. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris has checked in. Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Mills passes to Sumner. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And the basket by Hauser.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
And Mills kicks to Sumner. O'Neal against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. The first free throw is good. And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in. Good on both. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Now here's Smart. Here's Hauser. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Mills passes to Watanabe.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Smart up top. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.